between those two cars, and Darrell Alderman goes into the winner's circle, the champion of Pro Stock. At the end of the racetrack, it's congratulations time for Alderman.
Joe LaPone comes out of it laughing, as always, to congratulate, as we will, the Pro Stock champion. You earned this one. You outdrove everybody. You outran everybody.
Well, it's about time, Steve. I've been doing such a poor job all year. The cars really ran good all year, and I thank God Wayne County's put up with me. Dodge and Mopar Performance, Trackside Edge, they're all great.
What was the deal on the lane choice?
Well, the alcohol funny went into the wall, so we thought maybe there could be something wrong with that lane, so we went to the other lane. And we ran a 43 in the lane in the second round against Warren, and then come over this lane, and the car didn't go down the track very good.
Joe LaPone was not happy when you decided to change lanes. He liked where you had put him originally.
I'm glad he's not happy.
But you certainly are.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's 2 Pro Stock victories for that man in the Dodge car this season.
Whether he wins or loses, Darrell Alderman always has a smile on his face. It's only about 2 miles wider when he's a winner. Bob Glidden's a winner, and though he hasn't clinched the Pro Stock title yet, Bruce Allen mathematically has a chance to catch him. In 3rd, Larry Morgan. Alderman's moved into 4th, and Warren Johnson is now 5th. Leonard Hughes, the crew chief, on the funny car of Mark Oswald, waiting for the word to start for the finals at the Heartland Nationals. Nationals. In the far lane of the racetrack, we find Ed McCulloch in his Oldsmobile. That's his crew chief, Bernie Federley, out in front directing traffic. The crew gathered around Mark Oswald's Ford, getting it ready. McCulloch, remember, has the lane choice.
And McCulloch also remembers that not only did Mark Oswald smoke the tires here at Heartland Park, Topeka, in the earlier round when he had the bye, he did the same thing 2 weeks ago in Maple Grove when he set the record. He came up in a later round and overpowered the racetrack. That is McCulloch's hope that he'll do the same thing now.
McCulloch has been in the winner's circle twice this year, Gainesville, Florida, and the Gator Nationals, and then up in Brainerd, Minnesota, and the North Star Nationals. For Mark Oswald, this is his 5th final round appearance this season. He has yet to win a race on the NHRA Winston Championship Trail. McCulloch very late and smokes the tires. Oswald breaking him loose just a little bit in the middle, but it did not matter. Mark Oswald won the race with a 5:47 at 269 miles an hour, and just what McCulloch had hoped would happen to Oswald happened to him. He was very late at the starting line. As he came into the staging beams, McCulloch deep stage. That may have broken his concentration slightly. Watch here in replay.
And I'll tell you what, David, that big red car on the near lane, does it move? But it was on the ragged edge. Mark Oswald did a fine job nursing that car down the racetrack.
From a totally different point of view, you see Mark Oswald getting a huge advantage. 0.16 of a second. Over a 1/10 of a second advantage going to Oswald, while McCulloch went up in smoke instantly.
Well, you don't win much more convincingly than this man, Mark Oswald. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot. This car was really running good today. You know, the Motorcraft car was on all day long, and everybody on the crew performed flawlessly today. You know, and this is our 4th final this year, and we've lost everyone until now, so I'm really happy.
You know, you had no experience with that near lane. Concern at all?
Well, we did the other day, and it kind of did what it did on that last run. It got loose, but it was way down there, and I figured if I could get that far down the racetrack as hard as our car was running on the bottom with that much momentum, I could get through it. And when it kicked the tires loose a little bit down there, I just held it down.
I don't expect you to tell us what it is, but obviously this team has found something to wake this car up.
Yeah, we have. You know, we fell back a little in the points, and we decided to get after working on some new things, and they just fell into place real quick. And you know, it was really nice for it to happen after having a disappointing first part of the year.
Hang on to that edge as long as you can. They usually don't last long.
No, they're hard to hold on to.
Mark Oswald will be holding on to the trophy. It is shaped like an Oscar, signifying his win here at Heartland Park, Topeka. Bruce Larson has got a major lead now over Kenny Bernstein. It's tough to imagine Larson losing the points chase. Prudhomme is 3rd. Oswald has moved into 4th, and Ed McCulloch right behind him in 5th. On the starting line, Ron Tobler and crew waiting to start the engine. In Shirley Muldowney's top fuel car, she'll be racing Dick LaHaye in the finals of the AC Delco Heartland National. here at Heartland Park, Topeka, and it's for the Top Fuel Eliminator title. Dick LaHaye in the near lane of the racetrack against Shirley Muldowney. Muldowney had the lane choice. She again picked that far lane.
You know, David, I have been carefully watching Shirley's car this weekend and 2 weeks ago at Maple Grove. Now, we brutalize these drivers sometimes over the reaction times. You may step on the pedal at exactly the same time as the other driver, and because of the way your chassis is built and your clutch is set, the car just doesn't react as quickly. And I think Shirley Muldowney's car is not reacting as quickly as LaHaye's, Gary Ormsby's, and some of the others. She certainly has got the power and may be able to make up for that. One man's opinion.
Steve, both of these drivers were able to muster 5.0 elapsed times in both the first and second round, but it was in the semifinals that they both fell off. Shirley had a 5.10, while Dick LaHaye had a 5.15. That's what gave Shirley the choice of lanes and the opportunity to run the lane that she has liked throughout this entire event.
I think they only fell off, Dave, because of conditions. The wind was blowing a little harder then than it is now. The track was a little hotter, the rubber a little gooier. It's cooled off a few degrees. That may put them right back into the O's, maybe even the 4s. Who knows?
Well, the burnouts are over and the crew's work is completed. It is up to the two people occupying the cockpits of these 290-mile-an-hour race cars, Shirley Muldowney and Dick LaHaye. They concentrate on the start and the Christmas tree, getting themselves set and a green light. A close race, and Dick LaHaye pulls it out by a matter of about a foot. At the finish line, Dick LaHaye had a 5.07 seconds at 278 miles an hour. An identical elapsed time, just 0.04 of a second quicker, was Shirley Muldowney. The starting line advantage gained by LaHaye. They shuttled back and forth. It appears at this point that Muldowney is ahead. Then, as they approach the finish line, LaHaye, there you see it, a half a car length, he is the champion. Crew chief and daughter, Kim LaHaye, obviously pleased. She's got a thumbs up for her dad. Steve?
Top Fuel finals just don't get a lot better than that. Two dynamic